Hi, I'm Kelly Dean from the Tummy Team. This is your Motivation Monday. This week we're going to talk about Diastasis Recti. It's a fancy word for a very common condition that's often goes under or misdiagnosed. It's a separation of the abdominal wall. It's incredibly uncommon with prenatal and postpartum women, but it's also common for a lot of people that have done poor abdominal exercises in the past. They've done a lot of pushing out and bearing down on their abdominal wall. It can create a ton of problems. It can not just cosmetic, which makes you look like you're pregnant when you're not, or kind of gives you a tummy all the time, but it also can give you back pain and create muscle imbalances that lead to pelvic floor problems, prostate problems, intestinal tract problems, menstrual cycle problems. There's a lot of stuff going on. Unfortunately, this condition is often misdiagnosed or kind of shirked off as not something to worry about, that it's super common and you don't have to worry about it, or it's normal. And we've said this many times, normal and common are not the same thing. It is important for your abdominal wall to stay knitted together so that your body is supported and stable. And when it's not knitted together, there's always a consequence to that situation. The reason it's underdiagnosed partly is because there's not a lot of great information on how to fix this problem, and physicians don't like to diagnose things that they don't have an answer or solution for. Surgery is often said that is the answer for this, but surgery rarely improves the condition at all and can lead to a whole nother set of condition or issues that you might have. It's also misdiagnosed as a hernia at times because hernia is a general word for anything that pokes out. A hernia that needs to be surgically repaired is usually a tear, whereas a diastasis is more often a stretching. And it can be a severe stretching where the right and left side of the muscle are inches apart from each other with a big gaping hole in the middle. That's not the same as a tear where organs poke through and get strangled. So the reason I wanted to give you this little video is to recognize that there is options. There are lots of options, and there is a solution out there for this condition that creates a lot of problems in people's lives, and to not settle for, oh, that's normal, it'll go away on its own. I don't want you guys to fall into that trap, because I lived with that trap for years myself, and I realized that it didn't get better on its own, and all of the stuff I knew as a physical therapist and as an athlete made my condition worse. So I want to encourage you to look deeper into how the body was designed and how it is meant to pull itself back together and heal. But there are certain conditions that need to be met to do that. There's alignment issues, there's sensory integration issues, there's reconnection to the right muscles, there's unlearning poor movement patterns. There's a lot of things that you need to look at, and that's what we do at the Tummy Team. We spend a lot of time looking at all the pieces of the puzzle and helping you create the most optimal success pattern you can get to get your body back and to live the life you were meant to live. All right, so I want you to be motivated to look for answers and not settle for, oh, you're going to have to live with this or you're going to have surgery, because those are not the only options for diastasis healing. Thanks so much.